Get to the jail, it's a felony for introduction of contraband.
Loose.
No, they're not.
They're loose. They can't
No,
go any
they're
looser.
cutting off my circulation.
No, they're loose.
All right.
There's no AirPods in it anyways.
On August 3rd, 2024, officers responded to a trespassing call at a hotel involving a woman named Leah. She had been repeatedly warned to leave the property, but refused to comply, prompting law enforcement to intervene. The officers explained to Leah that she was being trespassed from the entire plaza, including the Best Western, and warned her that if she returned after they left, she would be arrested for trespassing.
Cars, this whole plaza, you can't come back on the property when we leave. You're gonna have to leave. If you come back on the property after we're gone, you're gonna be arrested for trespassing. Do you understand that?
Then arrest me for trespassing.
Okay. Also, you're trespassed from the.
You know me so well.
Also, you're trespassed from the Best Western. You can't go back there. If you go back there, you will also go to jail for trespassing. Do you understand that? Deputy Patel went over there, made sure you had no belongings over there. You're completely checked out. There's nothing in the room. Do you understand that? Okay. Here's your copies of it. You're going to have to leave the property now. Do you have someone that can give you a ride or something?
No.
Anybody you can call?
Right now, my phone's dead. Phone charger. I don't have the drugs. I don't have the alcohol.
Well, that might be.
We can take you?
I had a car to live in that got stolen. I don't want to stay at a homeless shelter, a halfway house, or a rehab center. Any other program like that. I just want to go to North Lake and have fun.
Okay. Is there anywhere we can bring you?
There's no homeless shelters in our county. The best thing to do would be go to Volusia County or St. Johns County.
Can you take me to Lafayette County?
To where?
Lafayette?
No.
No.
No, I can take you to the county line. Like, there's a Love's truck stop down there in Volusia, where there's 2 gas stations. But other than that, we can't go any further.
Okay, you can take me to one of the gas stations in St. Augustine.
You can do that?
Do you have another water?
I don't.
I gave you my last one. I don't have any.
I don't have any more water either.
Grab one at the gas
I don't
station
want to
when you
leave
get
without
there.
water.
What's that?
I don't want to leave without water.
Well, you're going to have to leave either way, whether we bring you to the gas station or you walk off the
If you
property.
don't leave the property after you've been told, you're going to go to jail.
We got those 2 options.
You've been duly
They give
warned.
you jail. They give you
Yeah.
water in jail.
No, between leaving the property where you're not supposed to be and jail.
We'll be back.
Leah, you got to go that way.
I'm not trespassing.
You are.
You're on.
You already been told to leave.
You have to be off this whole property. This whole plaza.
Despite their repeated requests, Leah became agitated and argued with the officers, insisting that she wasn't trespassing. She also claimed that her car had been stolen, though later admitted it had been towed. As the situation escalated, officers offered Leah assistance, asking if she needed a ride or had someone to pick her up. They explained that her best option was to leave the area, offering to take her to a nearby gas station or county line.
This whole parking lot.
vandalizing. I'm not trespassing.
You are. That's a trespass warning for the
No,
property
it's
here.
not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Don't
not.
see it says trespass warning at the top?
That is your trespass warning.
Yeah.
You are now trespassing after you've been told that you're not allowed to be here. So you need to leave the property. We can take you somewhere.
God, I'm so triggered right now.
I'm sorry about that, but that's the way it is. It's law. You need to leave, or we can take you somewhere if you want.
What are you gonna do?
Shoot me in the head.
It's not fun.
Hold my neck. Stand me against the concrete.
For what?
I don't know.
All right. Are you going to leave or not?
It's giving you a fair shot not to go to jail. All you have to do is go that way.
You have to leave the property.
We even said we'd give you a ride.
Yeah. You said you want a homeless shelter or something like
One of
that.
the 2 gas stations in St. Augustine, so that's what you already.
Yes,
we will give you a
I'll
ride.
give you a ride.
I just
To
don't
the
want to
St.
go
Augustine
anywhere
line.
without my water bottle. I need water.
Where's your water bottle?
Hydration. It's in my car. It's Stanley
So-
Yeti.
Where's your car? Because last time
Got
he told
towed by a tow truck last night.
Okay, so it didn't get stolen. It got towed by the tow truck,
Yes.
which is what you told me. But you keep saying it got stolen.
I'm sorry. I keep changing
So-
my narrative.
So
We
they're not
can-
going to bring
Docs.
because your car got
Docs.
towed. They're not going to bring your car back to you. You have to go get your car.
From where?
Whoever towed it.
Mickey Chains?
Sure, I don't know who towed your car.
Then take me to Mickey Chains. Call Mickey Chains.
We can't just. We're not at
What
the
is
service
Mickey
of you.
Chains?
house.
What is Mickleshanks?
I have no idea.
I have no idea what Mickleshanks is.
That's not a tow company nearby.
Call Orlando or
This isn't Orlando, though. So what are we gonna do?
Are you gonna walk or are you gonna let us give you a ride somewhere? Either way, you have to leave the property.
I'm not going anywhere without water. That's my right. I have a right to water.
Then you're gonna go to jail. That's your other option.
You refuse to leave the property? I'm asking you right now. Are you
I
refusing to
refuse
leave?
to leave the property.
Your hands behind your back.
However, Leah continued to refuse all reasonable options, insisting on staying despite not having water or a place to go. Her agitation grew, and she continued to argue with the officers, accusing them of lying and becoming increasingly confrontational. Eventually, after multiple attempts to calm her down, the officers warned Leah that if she did not leave the property, she would be arrested. When she refused to comply, she was arrested for trespassing. Before transporting her, officers conducted a search to ensure she wasn't carrying any contraband.
You have any drugs on you? Any weapons?
All I took was a gummy last night.
Huh?
All I took was a gummy last night.
What did you take last night? Let's walk this way. You just get right there. In your pockets. You want to stretch your legs apart for me, please?
Stretch your feet apart.
Feet apart.
Put your gloves on. It's just like your phone and that little bit of makeup and stuff you had in your pocket and your glasses, right? So, just to let you know, if you have anything on you that's contraband, drugs, alcohol, knives, needles, anything like that,
What is contraband?
anything that's not supposed to be there. So, any kind of narcotics, anything like that, paraphernalia, if you have it on your person when you get to the jail, it's a felony for introduction of contraband.
Clean up this stuff. You have nothing on you, right? If you go to the jail, if you have anything, you're going to catch another charge. You understand that? Okay. Let's put this over your head.
Can you loosen me just a little?
No, they're loose.
No, they're not.
They're loose. So you can't
No,
go any
they're
looser.
cutting off my circulation.
No, they're loose.
All right, fucking bitch.
Grab a bag.
Is that big enough, you think?
Yeah, Megan was asking me about that.
Did you check that?
Check what?
That I was going to say that case, see if there's
Not
anything in
yet.
it.
This one, no, there's nothing in it. Put that in there.
There's no AirPods in it anyways.
No.
You didn't have a charger. She's like some.
That's fine.
It's fine.
This would be very easy to pull.
Leah was charged with trespassing and resisting law enforcement officers. That's all for this video. Make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.